Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel, and if you guys don't know this by now, I live in Tucson, Arizona. Recently we had some family members come out to town to see us, and we decided to take them and sightsee while they were here. We saw quite a bit over the few days that they were here. Today I'm going to show you a little bit around Tucson and neighboring towns. We started off in Old Tucson. This is a really good tourist area, tourist spot. Old Tucson is where they filmed a lot of the old westerns, such as the ones with Clint Eastwood and others. And here are a few clips of the insides of the building. There's a little bit on the clothes that they wore and the costumes that they wore during the time that they were filming, and they are still filming here, so there was a few places that were cut off to the public at this time. But they had the courthouse open, and we went in there and looked around at old antiques.
Courthouses in the Wild West were not so wild as you might think. Being that populations in the West were often sparse, legal matters were all handled at the county courthouse.
Next, we went inside the saloon. This is where they have a bar to the right as you walk in, and then they have their stage where they have ladies and others that perform shows from time to time. There's an old church in the back, and they do have carriages that you can ride around the old Tucson town in.
Stay down. This law dog forgot who's in charge. You try
We got to see a live gunfight reenactment.
I'll skin your feet and make. First aid! First aid! Get back here! It's quite enough! I view as Marshal Morgan Fields. I'm on the authority of the federal government. When you release that man, face the consequences.
Oh, the prodigal coward returns! We thought you'd be halfway to El Paso by now!
I said, release that man, now! You ain't gonna do nothing, little pup. You kill me, he kills your partner there. Either way, neither of you make it out of this alive.
He's right, you know. The best thing for you to do now is to lay that gun down and pray for a swift end.
Sorry, John. I knew you were spineless. It's written all over your face. We're gonna go! Don't move any closer! Hey! Hey! Drop him now!
Oh, you want me to drop him? There you go. Consider this the judicial system working as intended, then. Really? That was your moment?
Yes, John. Saved your life.
You should have picked a quicker moment. Okay. Can you get these barns off me?
Yes.
There we go. All right. So, there's some rifles and ammo out in there. We're not out of the thick of it yet. So, they may have heard that shot and they'll come running. So, Tucson, we're legends. Come alive.
They had a little replica of what the inside of a sheriff's office might have looked like. Where you got to ride in a replica of an old car along the track. That was pretty cool. And on our way back, these were what the mountains look like. The next day, we took a quick trip down to Tombstone, Arizona, which is about an hour and a half. They even have a very, very old rose bush that is so old that it has grown into a rose tree in this house's backyard. It is very pretty there. The flowers are on top, and it'd be a nice place to have a cup of coffee. Then we walked our way down to the silver mine, and we took a tour of the silver mine.
They created these sparklies. It's called gypsum from the hot water. And then right here is a gypsum geo from the hot water mineral deposits stored in the valley. It's called bug. And that's just drama.
And we then spent the rest of our day meandering through the streets of Tombstone. Before we headed back to Tucson, though, we did hit up the Boothill graveyard. There's a lot of crazy stories about how these guys did pass away, some of them more traumatic than others. If you ever get the chance to go see and read about these, definitely go read about their stories. It's crazy. On the last and final day that we had to explore, we went up to the top of Mount Lemmon and had lunch at the cookie cabin. They have pizzas and cookies there. It was really good, 10 out of 10. I don't like pizza, and I would eat their pizza. Then we walked our way over to the general store and gift shop before we drove back down the mountain and saw some of the Pima Air and Space Museum. This was pretty cool. If you are a watcher of my channel, you know that I am a military spouse, so my husband was geeking out about planes as we were there. Drop a comment down below if you've ever been to any of these places, where you went and how you liked it. I enjoyed every single place that we went to. It was super cool. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.